Recently, I turned 25, and like I do on most important occasions in my life, I took some time to think about where I'm at in my life. So, I thought a lot about what I'm doing, whether I'm happy doing it, and what I've learned over the course of these 25 years. And I thought that it would be a good thing to share this with you because I'm sure everybody wants to learn lessons from each other. And I thought I would put it into a video and share it with you guys so that if in case it helps you in some way or the other, I'll be happy because it has helped me. Learning these things has helped me as I put down what has really been important in my life over my 25 years. I know it's not a long life as yet, but it's been a good life and a wholesome life and a happy life. I just thought about what are all the things that matter to me over these years. I put on a list of 5 important things, and some things I learned through happy moments, some things I had to learn through trial and error, some things I had to learn because people told me, and some things just came naturally to me. So I just put down this list and I have it here, and I thought I'd just share it with you. Now, the first thing that I have realized matters more than anything in this world are convictions. Now, convictions are anything you believe in, it encompasses your values, your belief system, and whatever it is you hold on to at any point in life. And for me, my convictions have been everything to me. Like, anything that I do, whatever I am today, whatever I hope to be, is because of my convictions, what I believe in. My belief that character is the most important part of a human is what makes me constantly strive to be a better person and help others along the way. And my belief in a higher power makes me realize how small I am in the whole perspective of things, and it makes me thankful every day for what I am, who I am, and what I've been given. My belief that everything works out for good is the reason I can go through the worst of experiences knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So everything that I believe in is very important to me, and that makes me who I am. I've seen my parents live that way. I've seen their belief system stand the test of time, the test of all kinds of storms, and they've stood there always firm, and that has made a lot of difference in my understanding. I therefore know my belief system, I know what I believe in, and I carry it with me everywhere I go. And where circumstances may change, situations might change, people might change, my convictions are always going to be there, and they're very important to me, and I believe they need to be there. You don't know your destination otherwise, you don't know where you're going, you just flay about in life doing things just because somebody else tells you to do it, or because others are doing it, or because that's the trend to do it. But unless and until you are sure of what you believe in and you're sure of what you stand for, you can't really go through life sure of your destination. And I think that has helped me, carried me, led me, guided me through everything that I've gone through in my life, and I'm certain that that's the one most important thing in my life, and those are my convictions. The second thing that is very important to me, and you might have thought that this should have been the first thing, but it's the second, and that is family. My family, my dad, my mom, my baby brother, even though he's not there with me physically, are the most important thing in my life. They matter because your family is who you are. They make who you are, and my family is my support system, my rock, my pillar, without whom I'm not sure I would have been who I am today. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful. I sometimes think about it and feel blessed. I didn't choose to grow up in this family. I was given to this family, and I'm so privileged, so thankful for my parents and for my brother because they've given me everything, not in terms of resources or material things, but in terms of life lessons, in terms of purpose. Anything that I am today has been inculcated in me through my family, and I'm thankful. I know that many don't have that privilege, and I did, and I do, and I'm so blessed. I am thankful for them every single day, and they've taught me all there is, not only through words but through actions. and they've loved me at all times in my life. They've loved me always, and they will continue to love me, and I'm so thankful for that. Who you surround yourself with is very important, and if you have a family with a strong belief system and a family who have convictions and purpose, it seeps into your life as well, and that's who you are. And I'm thankful for who I am because of my family. And also, I know, as I said before, I know that not everybody has a chance of a family like this, but you can still choose your family. And for me, my chosen family are my friends, and they know who they are. I do not even need to tell their names. They know who they are, and they're important to me. They're always there for me, always support me. They're my cheerleaders. I know that whenever I talk to them, I will come back feeling so much better. They advise me, they guide me, and I'm so thankful that I could choose these people in my life, because it's not the quantity that matters, it's the quality of people that you surround yourself with. And my family and my friends have made me feel so blessed and so thankful for whatever I've gone through in these 25 years of my life. Okay, the third thing that matters is surrender. I know it might sound too zen or too hippie or too free spirit, I don't know what it sounds like, but surrender is something that I have learned that is very important to get through life, because life keeps flowing on. Doors open, doors close. Things happen that you might not like, things happen that you might love. But as long as you surrender to life, surrender to what's happening, surrender to what is meant to be your life, it might be not something that you would have expected. And I can honestly say that my life is nothing like I would have expected. The places I've lived in, the schools I've gone to, the education I've had, the friends I've made, the work I do, nothing is what I expected. Of course, like all people, I had something in my mind, like I want to be this, I want to do this. But over the years, I've learned that whatever happens, happens for a reason, and it's good. So I don't think, even though things have not worked out the way I had wanted it to, I don't think I'm worse off. In fact, I'm better off. I'm so much happier. I'm living a happier life because of the fact that I surrendered to it. Because if I hadn't surrendered, I could have been grumpy, I could have been self pitying, I could be angry with life. But I chose to surrender and say, okay, let's see where this leads me. And it's led me to happy places, it's led me to more fulfilling places, to satisfying places. And I think the key was the surrender. The fact that I said, okay, let what needs to happen happen, and I'm just gonna go with it. I reached that place where anything happens, good or bad, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's happening, that's fine, just let it come. I've been through so much. I've been through things that have been unexpected. I've been through things that I hoped would happen and didn't happen. And I thought through things. I've come so close to certain things and it didn't work out. And I am so used to that happening and so happy that those things finally didn't happen, that I can say with honesty, sincerity, and complete belief that you just need to surrender to life, surrender to what's happening. That doesn't mean to be lazy and complacent. Of course, you need to work for things, but some things are just meant to be. That's meant to be your life, and the more you fight it, the more tired you'll be. And that's what I've learned. Surrender really matters. The next thing that really matters in life is contentment, satisfaction, peace. You can call it anything you want, but it's important. Not everybody has the same life. Not everybody has the same path. Not everybody has the same benefits, the same blessings. But whatever it is that you have, you accept it. It's linked with surrender a little bit, but it's also to do with peace in your heart. Sometimes you might surrender to life, but being able to surrender with a happiness that comes with knowing that it's fine, whatever is happening, is a little bit difficult. And I think that's the most important thing, to be content and happy and satisfied with whatever comes your way. And it's not easy. You see people around, there's social media now to tell you when the next wedding is taking place or the next promotion is, but it's life. And whatever is your life is your life. You cannot change it, because striving for something different is only going to waste a lot of time. And for me, that contentment has mattered, no matter where I was, no matter what situation I was in, no matter where I lived or what I thought of what's happening around me. The contentment that comes with knowing that I am where I'm meant to be. And that peace is the only thing that can keep you sane through life, because the moment you attach yourself to certain things or experiences or resources or achievements, that's the moment when you set yourself up for disappointment. So I'm not saying that you don't strive for something, that you don't aspire for something. If you attach your identity with the thing, whether it's a physical thing or an intangible thing, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, because if you don't achieve that or if you don't get that, your identity goes missing and you feel lost. And that's not a very happy way to go through life. You'll be miserable half of the time. You'll keep wondering why it didn't happen with you when it's happened with others. And so I've realized that being content with whatever I've had, whatever has come my way, is the key to being happy and satisfied with life. The last thing that really, really, really matters for me, and I believe for everyone out there, is passion. I do not know how it's become such an important part of my life, but I believe that I'm here on this earth for a reason. There is a purpose to my existence. And for that reason, anything that I do, even small or big, needs to be done with a passion and involvement for it. So I do not know what my final purpose is and my final contribution to society is, or what I'm meant to do, but I know that right now I'm working in this place, and whatever I'm working on needs to be done to the best of my abilities. I know I'm saying it again and again that the smallest of tasks needs to be done with passion, but it's something that I've seen around me and that worries me sometimes, because people think of something small and think of it as demeaning or not related to their life goal. But I believe passion is what keeps the world going round. Passion is what makes innovations and changes, and all the good things that are in this world are only through passion, have come to life only through a person's passion. Whether it's the biggest of organizations or the most contributing of NGOs, everything in life that you see around that is unique, that is special, that is life-changing, is because of passion. Whether it was passion for the job or passion for change or passion for the nation, anything that you see around that has made any kind of dent on history is because of passion. And I think it's a very big emotion to have in your life, something that I never want to lose. So I've talked to you now of the 5 things that have really mattered in my life, and those are my convictions, my family and my friends, surrender to life, contentment, and passion. And I think that as I go through the next phase of my life, the life after the quarter, as I call it, I am sure that these 5 things are going to continue to matter, because all other things fade away. All other things lose their uniqueness, lose their shine after a while. But these 5 things carry you through life, carry you through all sorts of experiences, all sorts of challenges, obstacles, and they carry you through life. I think that I'm really happy and blessed to have learned these lessons at this age, and I wanted to share it with you, because if there is something out of these 5 that you feel is lacking in your life, you can build on it, because it's something that you constantly need to revive. You need to make sure your relationships are in working order. You need to make sure that you are passionate about whatever it is you're doing, and if you're not, you try to instill that passion. You need to make sure you're content. You need to make sure that you're surrendering to all of life experiences, the good and the bad, because good comes out of all of them. I promise you it does. I know that my experience in life is limited, But I believe that I have learned through experiences, not only through words or through teachings. It's all through experience. All that I've said today is through my own experience, and I've learned through these experiences that these 5 things really, really matter. So surround yourself by goodness, and I hope that your life would be good as well. So I'll see you next week. I release videos on Sunday evenings, Indian Standard Time. So subscribe to my channel to catch up on new videos, and like this video if you feel that I've shared something that has helped you in some way, because I really, really hope that I have, because that is the whole point of my sharing these with you, is that I hope that you learn something from it and gain something from it and get a little more insight about